Good morning, students. Well, today once again I am back with half yearly revision number 3. Why? Because for the first revision was on the grammar, first 3 chapters, okay, was on grammar topic related to noun, number, noun, gender and kinds of noun. Now today I am going to take up the last remaining 4 chapters, okay, which is pronouns, adjectives, articles and verbs, right. So my revision today is 3 because in between we also had during our virtual class the half yearly revision number 2, which is related to English literature, okay. I hope you are able to see the board. So I will explain mostly, okay, because this is a recapitulation of whatever we have done. Today's revision is half yearly revision number 2, all right, and today's date is 14th of September. Today's date is 14th of September and it's a Tuesday, right? It's a Tuesday. Now, what are pronouns? Gargi ma'am is standing in front of you. Gargi ma'am is holding a marker in her hand. Okay. So, don't we get to see, and I mean not see, in fact hear a proper noun, Gargi ma'am, isn't it? So, listen to the second sentence. Gargi ma'am is standing in front of you. She is holding a marker in her hand. So, what is she doing? She is replacing the proper noun. So, pronouns are those words which are used in place of a noun. Okay, pronouns are those words which are used in place of a noun. Pronouns can be he, she, it, I, various types of pronouns. Now, this is the chapter, children. This is the chapter I am talking about, right? Okay. Now, another thing, children, the first person pronoun is that which means I, okay. I am holding my marker and book and teaching you. So, the first person word is I, okay, and it is a singular word, right? It is a singular word. We are doing chapter number 8. Page number 43, a recapitulation. We are doing chapter number 8 and page number 43, right. Now, so the singular pronoun which is a first person is I. Okay. We are speaking to each other using a camera, okay. So, that becomes first person plural pronoun, okay, first person plural pronoun. So, what is the first person singular pronoun? I am mostly going to explain to you, children, instead of writing, because we have already done this chapter, we have done the exercises also, and I had already posted the audiovisual clipping. So, this is more of an oral revision, and also at some point I will explain with examples. Now, you are listening to me. So, what is the pronoun here? We are using you. You, of course, me. These are all second person, right? Second person. They are making a lot of noise outside. So, that becomes a third person, okay. So, you, when we are talking about the second person, you are listening to me, that becomes singular and plural pronoun. Both are you, okay, both are you, okay, both are you. You does not change when it changes to a plural pronoun, okay. He, she wrote with a black marker, okay. So, he, she, it, they are all third person. Okay, third person pronoun. What is a third person pronoun? He, she, it. The moment it changes to a plural, it becomes they. So, you know what are the first person? I is a singular first person pronoun and we is a plural first person pronoun. Then second person pronoun is you. You is the same, remains the same whether it is a singular or a plural, and then it becomes he, she, it. Okay, that becomes a third person pronoun and it changes to they the moment it changes to a plural third person pronoun. Now, okay. When you are, like I was talking about me, right? So, when you are doing an action, okay, I am talking about me. So, I and me, they are again first person because I is a singular first person pronoun. Me is the who is the doer? Doer is I and me. So, that becomes me becomes a plural first person pronoun. Now, when it is a second, they are all doer in the sense they are all doing an action. So, that becomes you and you are again similar, okay, singular or plural, they are both similar, okay. Now, we are going out to play, okay. So, we becomes a doer of an action, right. So, when it becomes a doer of an action, then that becomes first person plural. Okay, and who we are talking about us. So, us becomes the receiver. Whom are you talking about? Us. Similarly, you, did you refer to me? So, me is the receiver and you becomes the doer. So, it's the first person, right? Now, these tables which we have already been taught previously, just go through. Practice all the exercises what is given here in the form of an MCQ, because I am going to give you MCQ questions today as revisions, okay, around again 15 to 20, okay, 15 to 20. Now, next comes adjectives, okay, next comes adjectives. She is wearing a maroon sari. So, what is maroon doing? Okay, maroon is describing, isn't it? So, that becomes an adjective. Okay, she is talking loud. Okay, she is talking in a loud manner. So, again that is describing. So, it describes a manner. Okay, she is very loud is more appropriate as an example. So, that is again a describing word. It is describing a quality. Right, okay. Now, she is holding one pen in her hand. So, that is again an adjective of number, okay. That is again an adjective of number, an adjective of number, right. There are various types of adjective. Adjective of quality, okay. Adjective of quantity. Quantity is, I will just tell you, there are some pens, markers in my holder. So, that becomes adjective of quantity. Now, there are 2 pens in my hand. So, that becomes adjective of number. That was a quantity and this is number, okay. Right. Now, these pens have enough ink in them. So, these means demonstrative adjective. Okay, that is the camera. Okay, there is the board. Okay, that is my board. Can you see the whiteboard? That is my whiteboard. So, this, that, these, those, these are all demonstrative adjectives. So, adjectives are again very easy. You will again have a variety of question related to all types of adjectives. Okay. Now, next chapter. Right, next chapter is articles, okay, article. Remember a and the, okay, a and the, a and an are indefinite articles. What are a and an? they are indefinite articles, right? And the is a definite article, okay? When you're talking about a vowel with a vowel sound, okay? An egg, okay? So, an egg, EGG. So, E is giving you an E sound. So, you are going to use the vowel, the article an in front of an egg. But there are certain vowels, these they do not give you a vowel sound. They give you the sound of a consonant. So, for example, a university. See, U sound. It's not giving you an A sound. So, you use an A in front of a university. Whereas there are again consonants which do not give you a consonant sound. Okay, like he is an honest man. We are not saying honest. Are we saying honest? No. So, we are saying sound, isn't it? We are speaking with an sound pronunciation. So, there you use an in spite of it begin with a consonant. HONEST is the spelling, right? So, there are different rules related to definite and indefinite articles, okay? We use definite articles when we are talking about a particular woman. Supposing, okay, I saw a woman on the road. When you are again referring to that woman in the next sentence, the woman looked sick. So, I am using the in it, okay? I am using the in it. When you are referring to that particular woman in the same sentence, that time you are using a the. I saw a woman on the road wearing I saw a woman on the road riding a bicycle, okay, or riding a motorcycle. So, I am using because I am talking about not a particular woman, okay. When I refer to that woman in my next, sentence, the woman rode very fast. So, there I am using the article the. Now, the second rule where we talk about, we refer to a particular noun which is similar to the one which we have. So, that is the place where we use the, okay. Then we use the with singular nouns as well as singular nouns as well as plural nouns. Like the ice cream was very tasty. Switch off the refrigerator, okay. So, when we are talking about plural noun and singular noun, the boys were making a lot of noise. The girls were singing loudly. So, when you are using plural nouns and singular noun, we use the. Now, the has to represent, the is used to represent all things which are unique. That means all terrestrial objects which is visible, that is the sun, the earth, the moon, okay, the solar system. We cannot use any other article other than the definite article the. So, these are few of the rules, okay. We refer the with the names to mountains, okay, to rivers, the river Ganga, okay, the Mount Himalayas, right. So, these are various rules you can go through on page number 59 and 60. It is a repetition. I will not go into details. It is just a repetition and a recapitulation, a revision of what we had done. Now, coming to verbs. I think verbs is the last chapter. Verbs means, of course, an action. She is swinging or flipping her book in her hand. This is called flipping. She is standing and teaching us. So, there are two verbs. So, any word that shows an action is called a verb, or is a doing word is called a verb. Now, do and does are used for actions done regularly, okay, something which you are doing it regularly, often. That is where you use do and does. And did is something which happened in the past. I did not remember what happened yesterday, okay. I do remember things, okay. So I do remember that you sing sweetly. I do remember that you are good at singing. I do remember that you are good at drawing. Okay, right. Anuj does not bring his books regularly. Anuj does not bring his books regularly to school. So some action which are taking place regularly, you use do and does, right? Now similarly, there are helping verbs, a word which helps the main verb. I am teaching to all of you. So am becomes the helping word. Okay, it is a helping verb. It helps the main verb. She is speaking clearly. Okay, so is speaking. So is becomes the helping verb and speaking becomes the main verb. And when we are talking about present, am, is, are, was, were, okay, these are all verbs which are talking about the past. They were present yesterday. Okay, there was some noise in the background. So these are talking about an action which has happened in the past. So that is where was and were. Of course, singular and plural is also there. Like is singular, are is plural. Similarly, was is singular, were is plural. So this is all about verbs. Has, have, had. Okay, has is singular, have is plural, had is talking about the past. So there are various exercises which are related to all these. So kindly practice it, and also I will not take much of your time because children, there are many exercises which you will have to copy in your notebook and do it. Now onwards, do not email me the homework what I am giving you as revision, because the answer keys are already provided to you. Secondly, students, please note that you had to email me the homework on informal letter writing, on paragraph writing, and unit test revision number 1, what we had done from my best book number 2. Otherwise, do not waste your time now anymore again clicking photograph and sending it to me, because the revisions are being provided by answer keys. Now practice, because you are going to have a 40-mark paper, children, right, which is going to be doubled into 80, because many of you were asking questions about the same. Yes, the timing when you are going to appear for your examination will be told to you shortly, right. The duration of your major paper is going to be 60 minutes, that is 1 hour, and your minor papers, okay, minor papers as in computer, abacus, okay, and abacus and aptitude, and computer, right, and general knowledge. These papers are going to be of 45 minutes, okay, of 30 marks, whereas the major papers are going to be of 40 marks with 1 mark and 2 mark question. And as I was explaining on in the other day in my other class also, that the difficulty level is going to be higher gradually. Okay, there will be easy set of questions, there will be complex set of questions, and there will be questions based on higher order thinking skills. So you will basically have to read the book thoroughly. Okay, you will have to basically go through the chapters of literature thoroughly, practice a lot of grammar in the form of MCQ, okay, in the form of multiple choice question, right, and your reading and comprehension, that is unseen poem as well as unseen passage, will be done with you tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow it will be done with you. I will also be doing the last 2 chapters of literature and mail you the unseen poem and unseen passage revision, right, tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a live class, okay, not during my AV class. AV class, I wanted to do the 4 chapters on grammar. I had taught you, okay, there are the first 3 were done in the first revision and the next 3 in the next 4 in this revision. So till now we have done 3 revisions related to half yearly. Go through the revisions, they will show you the pattern. They are like a model form of questions, how it will be there for your paper, okay, it is a model. set of questions, in fact, because looking at it you will understand this is how the question paper is going to look like, right? And also give yourself a lot of practice, children. Do not waste time. There is not much time left. As I said, there are some of you who did not do well in your periodic assessment. So those children, kindly note that you have to work very hard in this particular exam and prove that you can do well. There is always a second chance. So you are getting a second chance now. So bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow. Take care and do your work and revise, revise and revise. And also all the best for your forthcoming exams. Bye.